So you might have seen this quite a bit on Instagram, TikTok. Everyone coming out saying you can't stop negative thinking, or how to stop negative thinking. And the examples they will give is don't think about grey elephants. Don't think about cold cans of Coke, red cans of Coke. Don't think about that. Don't do it. Don't think of a beautiful beach and sunshine. I told you not to think about the blue sky, the sunshine, the beach. Don't do it. Don't think about a yellow car in New York, a yellow taxi in New York. Don't think about that. So, there you have it. I'm going to guess that all of you thought about everything I said, especially as I got quite descriptive about it. And I really laid all of the traps to make it very difficult for you not to. And that's because that's how the brain works. So when a negative thought comes in and you try not to think about it, your brain doesn't understand that. The brain understands you're putting a lot of effort into thinking about something. So it just keeps bringing it back up. The brain, that's how the brain works. It's literally, that's why they call it a train of thought. You get that train of thought. Trains are big, long things that go in one direction down a set of tracks. They don't go anywhere else. Think about that. That saying, oh yeah, that train of thought. I had this train of thought. Yeah, and you went off down the direction of the tracks. And nothing could steer you off that. And that's what your brain does. That's what it's designed to do. So when you don't want to think about it, something, it always starts with something coming into your head, a memory. Something prompted that memory. And you're then like, oh, shit, I didn't want to think about that. I don't want to think about Nigel, Sarah, Kelly, Ryan. No offence to any of those people. I don't want to think about work. I don't want to think about the diet. I don't want. And all you're doing is thinking about it, but you're desperately trying not to. So how do you fix that? How do you stop that? This is literally my go-to self-help. You need to get about 10 different things, be pictures, videos, whatever, to give you something else to think about. And every time that negative person, that negative thought, that negative environment, that negative situation pops into your head, you go to this picture, you go to this video, you go to this memory, you go to this thought, and you immerse yourself in that. Because then you actually give yourself something else to think about. And if you make it funny, something you love, something humorous, like every time I see a picture of my dog, Molly, I'm just like, oh yeah, she's the best. She's my best friend. I love that dog. And my whole demeanour changes. My whole mood changes. My whole attitude changes. I play a couple of videos of her and me playing, or her on her belly with a little tail wagging. I change. And I remember how much I love her, how grateful I am for her. So whatever negative thought is now gone because I'm now thinking about my dog, Molly. You know, if you're struggling for motivation about fitness, you sit there for hours on end looking at fitness motivation videos, looking up to heroes, looking for inspiration. And that's what you need. You need a collection of positive thoughts. Go to places. So when a negative thought kicks in, when it pops into you, oh, fuck, I don't want that. Start doing it. Look at it. Check it out. See what happens. Immerse yourself into another place. Immerse yourself into a new environment. Create new energy, new feelings, new emotions. And give your brain something positive to think of. Telling yourself, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to think about it. That's not what works. What works is actually distracting the brain so it does something completely different. That's how you move on. It can be a song, it can be a collection of songs. If that collection of songs takes you to a crazy night in Ibiza, a mad moment down the gym, a mad moment on the beach, just a fun time, a time that you were going on a car journey or something. I mean, do you remember, I don't know if they still do them, but back in the day, in the 90s, you used to get these CDs which were like driving songs. It was just an album of anthems for when you went on road trips. And you'd basically just do the next 4 to 6 hours driving, singing really badly at the top of your voice. But it made road trips really memorable. Made road trips great fun. And that is how you stop negative thinking, by increasing reasons for positive thinking. And you do that. It's like creating a set of ingredients, a well-stocked cupboard, a well-stocked fridge, a well-stocked kitchen. You can go in there on any given day and make anything you want. That's what you need. You need to have something like that on your phone, on your desk, wherever it is that you experience this the worst. Because you need to change your mental environment. And you do that by giving it somewhere else to go. It's your responsibility to help it, because you can't stop negative thinking. What you can do is practice positive thinking. And the best way to practice it is every time a negative thought appears, go somewhere else. Give your brain something else to look at, something else to explore. It can be, look, here's another way of looking at it. You have a negative thought, go and do a crossword puzzle. Go and do a word search, go and do Sudoku. Go and do 10 rounds on your favourite game. Anything that pulls you away from that thought and puts you in another place. Do me a favour, like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching.